get moving on with what we were doing. It's been a hectic couple of days, so I haven't really been streaming or doing much. Plus, I wanted to take a break from all the God of War stuff we've been doing. If the attack comes down straight from the path, lies and tears. All right, there was a blueprint, right? We were gonna building something. It was this, wasn't it? Yeah, we were building this. So I had to go out and get the stuff for this room here. What did you want? I guess the same thing. Just build that, so. See if I remember what the hell I was doing. You know, because that's the fun part of it. It's been like a month. I'm crafting stuff all the way over here. I have to go out and get gold. I think just for just about everything. I don't have a throne, do I? Or is it this? There it is. And throne, I need gold. So, alright, so gold was literally just the thing on my list. What I need. Which I'm assuming is just somewhere out and about. My areas. One of these many directions. One of these weird columns full of materials. I don't know why I didn't have the shield equipped. At least it's easy to know where I've mined. I can just see the giant freaking whatever of that's made of like earth or something else. Where I like half-ass broke everything. Dun, 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 dun. I haven't been up there. Because I would have broken that chest. Some stuff on me. Just need some shit to use for stacking when I'm climbing. Do it. I have to get, like, right back into a mindset of a different game. I've been kind of just off-stream playing a different game because I didn't think I wanted to stream it. Now part of me was like, I kind of wish I did, but I've been having fun just playing it on my own time. So I'm, like, in such, like, a RPG-type, JRPG-esque mood. Been doing all this turn-based combat. I gotta get back to, like, real-time everything. And the only reason I was playing the game was because it was recommended to me to try it out. And I was like, well, I heard it's super long. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to stream it because I've kind of been weary of playing a lot of super long games, especially since I've started up Final Fantasy 15. That's going to take me for fucking ever. Need to do that, but there. But it's been a fun game nonetheless. I've enjoyed it. Maybe down the line when I completely forget the plot of that game that I'm playing, that I will probably play it on stream when I have more free time. remember. Things that I'm doing. What a prick. I gotta go get food, too. I have this on me. Guess I'm okay, because I forgot that now that we're at this stage, that dude doesn't really do anything for you. Anymore. I beat these guys? I mean, I could hurt them, but they hurt a lot more. Yikes. Holy shit, he jumps. Thank God his teammate is kind of an idiot. It's fine. I needed that. Rub cream on myself. Damn his leaping abilities and his fireball. Biggest pain. Burn cream. Yeah, my save file says it's been, the last time I played was, January 20-something. So it has been a while. I mainly just wanted to take, like, a day, like, besides all the hectic shit I've been doing, that's why I haven't streamed yesterday or Sunday. A lot of personal stuff came up, so I was like, you know, I'm not in the mood right now to do God of War. I'll do that tomorrow if I stream. I should be streaming, but on top of life and a horrible sleep schedule, I'm like, I just don't have enough hours of the day. I need that gold. Just haven't had enough hours in the day to do what I want. And part of me is such a big, like, stream watcher. Like, I love to watch streams. So, like, certain times I'll be ready to play or want to stream, but then a streamer I want to watch comes on, and I'm like, well, son of a bitch. And I'm like, well, just watch the VOD later. But I tend to just get, like, I'll be like, okay, I'll just watch, like, the hour or two, and then I get lost in what I'm watching. And then it's like, well, I guess I'm not streaming. Dark, so spooky. But I've been just trying to think of games and things I want to play to mix up from God of War. Like, I want to get through God of War. I'm probably not going to play the PSP versions that they have, even though they're like prequels and part of the story. I think I'm just going to stick to doing 1, 2, 3, and Ascension, which I think Ascension was a prequel as well. But either way, I'd rather just do those. I need a bed, you motherfuckers. Yes, took my bed. So I'll probably do that as, like, instead of doing them all, because it'll probably take me too long. Fuck off that bed. My bed. Yeah, I've just been, like, that's the thing with me, like, I'm such a viewer than I am a streamer that I just, half the time I just want to watch stuff, and like I said, I've been playing a game off stream that I was like, you know, I might stream this sometime, but then I chose not to. It's just like, I think it's considered a JRPG. Either way, it's turn-based, I've been having fun with it. Because I didn't really want to play a, I didn't really want to add another very long game to my already long list of games to play. I'll say, if I want to play it on stream, I'll probably save it for, when I have, like, I have nothing going on. Because right now I got too much stuff. I start too many things that I really gotta get around to finishing. But I beat myself up too much about it. Like, if I don't beat a game or I take way too long, I start to get, like, really discouraged about it. I don't know. Like, I'm playing for fun, but I start to, like, get in my own head about it. Where it's like, you really should do this. Like, stop. Just don't think about it. Just play and have fun. those. That or the other banner. Oh, no, I needed these. Good. Oh, and I just got extra. Now I gotta go get more gold. Oh, come on, that would have worked. Whoopsie. You guys get out of the way. I know I broke the step, but can you please just... Don't blow them, please. I'm not really interested in... This looks disgusting. Move. Thank you. Like, oh my god, he broke a step. I'll put these here for now. Those are not lined up, you jackass. Go. I don't know how popular the game I've been playing is, because to be honest, I've never even heard of the series. I'm trying to think what the hell the name of it is now. For some reason, I keep blanking on the name. Shit, what is it called? I think it was called, like, The Legend of Heroes or something like that. Like, Trails of Cold Steel or some shit like that. Playing that. That's been pretty fun. But, you know, I'm doing God of War. I got Infamous. I'm kind of playing here and there. We're doing this as a chill thing. I think Final Fantasy 15 is going to be just kind of like something I'll play at random when I want to space things out. Because I don't think I'm going to be beating that game anytime soon. I think that's just going to be something I'll keep coming back to until it's beaten. I don't think I'm going to rush that one. So I'm going to need more gold, right? Silk and gold. Yeah, so I've been playing a little bit, like, well, not a little bit. I got a lot of hours into it. I've been having fun with it. And I'm like, I'm not sure if this is something people would be interested in me playing on stream. Because it's, you know, RPG, JRPGs game. I mean, people don't seem to mind games with a lot of dialogue and stuff like that, but, like, I'm not exactly good at those types of games. Yeah, that's the game I'm playing. I'm not great, and I always worry about playing those types of games, because if I don't grind or do things properly, the game, of course, will become very difficult, and I don't want to, like, have a large build-up of me playing, like, a ton of hours into a game just to get stuck. Like, it's one thing if I get stuck off-stream and just not play it anymore, or I just stop, or I go grind, but on-stream, it's a little rough. For me. Jesus, I don't want to go this way. Why am I going this way? It's just pain and misery that way. Yeah, I've been recommended to play that series of games, like, because I know some of them don't actually, like, there are a few that, like, are, like, related in story, like, they take place right after, a couple years after, and some are not. Some are completely different. I think by their titles and their names, they're related, like Cold Steel or whatever, there's, like, the first, second, third, and then there was, like, something in the sky or something, I forget what that one was called. I was told I should try those, but I'm like, I don't know if I would actually stream them, because they'll probably be they're really long games. I gotta remember what the fuck I'm doing. But I do have all the games on my, like, wish list, because they are on my, like, possible games that I might stream. I don't know. I'm not sure what types of game people are interested in watching a lot of times, and I'm not sure what I would actually enjoy streaming. I'm trying to find, like, the types that I really like streaming. I always worry about playing games that are a little too long like that, because I'm like, if I play a game that's way too long, I'm gonna go back here for a moment. Just stop chasing me? Alright. I just want that skeleton to get off my ass. If I play a game too long, I just don't want it to drag on, and I feel like that gets boring. Yeah, it's kind of like Final Fantasy, except there are some that are related. But kind of like the general world or genre or style that they take place in. I was thinking, like I said, I was picking them up and playing them. Like, maybe I might play the Cold Steel ones. I've enjoyed the first one so far. I might play, like, first 2 or 3, whatever ones there are for it. So I feel like, it'd be fun to play. People are into watching that stuff, or would think it'd be fun for the stream. I know people really love RPGs and JRPGs. I mean, I have fun playing them. I don't know. It's the variety part of me that, like, I have a hard time playing the same game for too long. Oh, you got me. Couldn't move. I gotta get everything down again, movement-wise. My head's in the rock. I'll think about it down the line to possibly play. I don't know if I do all of the Legend of Hero games or whatever they're called, but I might do like the Cold Steel ones because I think those are more. Because I know the older ones aren't as graphically appealing, but I mean, I have never been a problem with graphics, even if they look old style or retro. But I don't know. Like I said, I stream for fun and have fun, but I always get in my own head about like games that are too long. I overthink and worry about like stupid shit. I get this way every once in a while, and then I start to relax and get back into my groove of like just stream whatever the hell I want, play whatever, and I'm like, I almost like never seem to stop streaming. Like I get into like a almost like an addicted phase where you don't think I take a break. Damn it. But it is on my my lookout list, so who knows? It'll probably be possibly streamed in the future. Like I said, I'm always open to suggestions of what games to play, so, you know, because I like knowing what people like to see or what their favorite styles and games are, so I have, like, kind of an idea, so I'm like, oh, this game looks cool, maybe I'll stream it, and then I will definitely, look into it. But then there are times I'll just pick something completely random and I'll play it. So is there a specific place that has gold, or am I just... I'm all out of the loop. I'm beating the time challenge of the first chapter, the shortest one at 20 days. Advantage that time doesn't move until you complete a certain quest, so you can do a lot done beforehand. Well, that's good. Makes it helpful. But yeah, I'm kind of forgot what the hell I'm doing. Like, I know I'm building that thing, I just kind of forgot where gold would be located. I know where I could find the robes. Look for caves? Alright. I didn't know if they would be in caves or... if I'm looking for those weird hill things again. I mean, I didn't know if people would like to see the Cold Steel game, because now it's like, it sucks. I've already put a good chunk of hours into it, that it's like, I'd have to start over. So I'll either start over at some point when I want to stream it. Because I don't want to just suddenly start up where I'm at, because I'm like halfway through the game. But, I don't know. Like I said, everything will come in time. Like I said, I'm probably gonna be dropping like Final Fantasy 15. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing it. I might play that on my off time more. I did notice something that looked oddly shaped, but I was more focused on looking for the cave. But I did see that that thing up in the top. It just... Maybe I'll start picking a day, like, and it'll be like the one day every week that I do once or twice a week, where I just play like RPG slash JRPG of like whatever. If I start one up, that I just mainly focus on. I do like a longer stream just playing it. Like if I devote a day to it, it wouldn't be too bad. And then if people want to see it continue, I'll continue it. If it doesn't seem that interested to keep playing, then we just don't play it, you know? That's that. Part of one of the challenges for the chapter, each area has one. I've noticed there's a lot of those slime things. Like that last place had that slime pool for the king slime. Took me forever, but there's a low percentage to get that king slime. Hammer made. I can tell I'm still in the mindset of the other game because I'm hitting like the buttons to access my inventory the most improper ways. I don't know anymore. I just ramble right now. It's early morning. I haven't really slept. It's kind of in the mood to play and talk and be stupid. Alright. I was just saying that, I've noticed that I was just lucky that it didn't take me too long to get the king slime from that pool in that one chapter. I'm glad it didn't take me forever, though I'm not, like, really trying to shoot for challenges, since I knew from you telling me that was a challenge, I just tried for it. Nope. I need the button. There we go. So have there been any games that have released lately, indie, new, or whatever that have released that caught anybody's interest or looked interesting these past few weeks? I haven't really been looking out too much. I mean, I have like only like a handful of games set in mind for this next month or two. Get slime to talk to? Alright, I'll have to check it out. Food. I gotta go kill those mages so I can try to get the robes. That silk thing. Oh, good. You harvest one. Oh, okay. The flowers, yeah. I was like thinking like a flower. I got to find me a mage, which isn't usually that hard to come by. They're usually just somewhere around the area. by flowers, I'm just showing them one of those, like, things I can plant on the ground. Makes into a, like a... Forgot the name, but it makes into one of those things. But yeah, that. I thought that was... I was like, there was something floating. He said it was bright and sunny, but what does sunny mean? Tell me something sunny on it, so then he'll want a yellow thing. Alright, well, when I get a hold of something yellow, I will show him. Not bad. Ow. Heck at me. That's rude as hell. Take your egg. I need it. It's food. I saw some people playing. I didn't watch it. It looked, from what I heard, interesting. Just buggy. And I guess it's not very well optimized and has some bugs in it, like issues. So I haven't really... I was thinking of it because I'm like, you know, if it is a good RPG or a fun RPG, it might be worth checking out, but... I don't know if I'm going to, though. Like, right now, they're not my only things, but, like, the next few games that I have in mind for myself to stream and play are God of War in April, I think it was. April 20th. So we got God of War 4 in April. Far Cry 5, which I don't remember if that's still releasing in March or if that's been postponed again or not. I can't remember. Yeah, I think that's what I'm probably going to do. I'll probably, like, because I'd rather stream and play it too when all kind of some of the hype dies out from everyone watching it. I don't know. There are certain games I don't mind playing on release day, and then there are other times I'd like to wait it out. Far Cry 5, because I just, you know, I've enjoyed the other ones, even if it's the same shit, I'll play it. MLB The Show 18, because I want to continue my, like, I always like doing that now. Should help for something sunny. I think I can put this down, that should count, right? I like baseball. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. People don't like sports, but I'll occasionally stream like some late night baseball stuff. Road to the Show, where I'm just a pitcher or something and play that as something real chill. So I'll probably do that again for 18 because I was doing that for 17. We'll see. And I don't know when they haven't released a date for it, but I want to play the new Spider-Man game that's in development. And of course, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2. So on and so forth. Like right now, I'm just trying to make a list of games that are upcoming, games that are already out, and just add a list of games that I want to stream. Yeah, we'll need a shovel. Ah, okay, so I have to get a shovel for... Alright. Makes sense. But I'm always making a list of what people suggest to me for games that might be fun to stream and play or whatever to look at. So, like, I put them in there and I'll have them as, like, check out or keep an eye out for. gotta kill mages, get their things, and we can finish making that thing. But of course, I don't want to do it when it gets too dark. I'd rather not be chased by that stupid thing attacking me. And I can never see. And I'm gonna need food. I'm starving. Another game that it's on my list. I've played them like back when it released. I want to play through Dead Space again. I also had, what was it called? What the hell was that? Condemned Criminal Origins or whatever? I had that game that I wanted to stream. I never actually played that game. It's a really old game, but not really old, but like 360, like early days old, I guess. I have that I wanted to play through, but the last time I remember, I had issues with OBS not capturing it properly. Oh look, we can make this. And I also wanted to play through Bioshock. I gotta play through Bioshock still. Like, Infinite and 2. I played through 1 way back when. But I still need columns in them. Why I hold on to the bucket? Just sitting there looking at the door, hearing me munching. Alright, now I just gotta get the stuff in the big bold banner. Also, of course, I want to play the new Dragon Quest game that will eventually come out. I think, what, it's in Japan released, but it hasn't released yet for US. I think, or if I remember, or it's still coming out. I don't remember. I always forget the number that we're on for Dragon Quest, because I'm really bad for some reason with Roman numeral numbers. I like look at it, and it blanks my mind. I literally kept getting like the number 6 and 7 confused somehow. Can't wait to play that. That'll definitely be on my to-do list. That didn't help. I mean, a lot of people, from what I hear, like, some people that I heard didn't like it because you couldn't be, like, a complete badass, but I think that people who are saying that are people who were in the Witcher mindset, because when I heard from people playing the Witcher was you could be a badass type of guy. I still gotta play the Witcher 3. That's a whole beast of its own that I gotta tackle at some point or another. But, I mean, I don't know. I think people sometimes will play too aggressively. I always play the more, like, persuasive battle when it deems necessary type of person, but I always, even though, like, I could be a hero and a big fighter in RPG games, sometimes I play it as if I'm not, like, the big-time hero, that I'm just, like, I'd rather use persuasion or find my way around fighting things instead. Didn't Fallout New Vegas, couldn't you persuade your way at the end of the game? For, like, one of the endings? I heard some comparison to Sky, but I heard a lot of people like it more for its style of, like, older RPGs. It takes, like, a more, like, hardcore-ish style approach, but again, I haven't watched much on it. I'm just hearing off of what people say, but I don't usually vest my opinions too much on people's opinions, because it's like what people may think is terrible is usually fun to me, or vice versa. Yeah, so you would just play it as some guy who's got some somewhat lackluster ability to fight, and, you know, probably give in when you have to. Alright, I'm just checking this. Get these notifications off my screen. I can't fucking see my chat. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I'm trying to just go away. Yeah, I remember, I think I was playing New Vegas. I think. And I think I persuaded at the end, because I had like a maxed out speech, because I was always trying to persuade my way through everything. For a bard. Knowing me, I'd try a bard. I mean, hell, I tried doing that in Monster Hunter. I was the fucking guy with a goddamn metal bagpipe for like a good whole hour before giving that up. It looks interesting, like you said, and all that. Waiting for the price to drop, wait for some bugs fixes, because I don't know if it is rough as I've heard it on PC. I'd have to get it on console then if I'm gonna stream it. If it's a little rough around the edges on PC optimization wise, I'd have no problem playing it, not streaming it. But my PC isn't powerful enough to be constantly doing certain games, streaming, and playing whatever like at the same time. I do not have the type of money to just be like, oh, I'll invest in a streaming PC. I'm not that technologically smart either to know how I would set any of that up. But I do plan to hopefully one day when I have some money buy some upgrades so I can get a better computer at least. Yeah, people don't understand that sometimes. I like games that give you that option. Like, it's not all revolving around violence. I mean, you know, there are times where you might just have to talk it out or just give in to something like, much as you don't want to. But that's just how games have been lately. Every RPG game or whatever that you play, you're usually destined the hero and just some killing fucking machine. I mean, not every game's God of War, where you're just literally a killing machine and supposedly an unstoppable force, even though I die about like 30 times. But it's gonna be on my look out for list. I'll look out for the game, see if I want to stream it way down the line. Like, not anytime soon, but down the line. Like I said, I always like the suggestions and what people offer, so like if it's something that looks interesting to possibly stream, then I'll put it on my list. Like I said, always happy with suggestions of what people might want to see or games that interest them. Oh nope, I want to sit on the throne. You want it, or is it gotta be lower? I think I'm putting it one too high. I'm expecting it to be higher. As long as the game isn't heavy in puzzle types, like any game really, then I'm perfectly fine with just about any game suggestion. I just don't want a game that just literally revolves around all puzzles, because I will just probably be horrible to watch. It'd be not fun. Like, the only type of game I played that revolves around puzzles would probably be the original Resident Evil type games. I mean, I'm frustrating to watch playing that, because I'll probably never figure out half the shit I'm supposed to do. But, because my dumbass doesn't use a map, I should. I just kind of wing it. But I don't blame the game on that, I blame myself. I hate people that blame games, like, for that when it's their fault. Oh, sploosh, that's the stars follow the stone room, chamber, shadow serves, fake symbol, revival. The warrior faced the dragon lord, shows them more wisely each symbol would be necessary. So heartbroken I was at his betrayal, I turned myself to stone and fell into an eternal slumber. Before thou disappeared, did hope salvation, deeds with light. For this world, a distant dream. Alright.